Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing the first part of a three-part article series that I wrote last week. I create video presentations of my articles to empower individuals to learn better through watching and listening, as we all learn in different ways. To read the article, put my glasses on and bring up the article. I want to thank you for your time. You're an important part of my process, and I always enjoy our times together, both here on my YouTube channel and on Second Chance to Live at secondchancetolive.org. Here's the article. Living with a traumatic brain injury, Am I Being Manipulated? Awareness. Part 1. For many years, I felt alone and isolated. For a very long time, I had no idea why I felt alone and isolated. Through my process, I discovered that my sense of being alone and feeling isolated stemmed from my inherent sense of shame. In part 1 of this article, I would like to share what I have learned about shame and its effects. In part 2, I will share how shame impacted my life and well-being. And in part 3, I will share some strategies that help me to recognize and combat shame, and in the process avoid being manipulated. Note, first of all, let me make some distinctions. Shame is different from guilt. Guilt is an indication that something wrong has been done. By recognizing guilt, an amends can be done for the wrong done. Shame, on the other hand, is a being wound. Shame, through blame and scapegoating, seeks to make the person responsible for another person's behavior or behaviors, attitudes, restlessness, irritability, and discontent. The impact of shame through repeated conditioning leads the individual to believe that they do not just make mistakes, but that they are a mistake. Shame leaves the individual not knowing where they end and where other people begin. Shame drives the individual to overcompensate out of the belief that they need to be perfect to avoid being blamed and being scapegoated for matters that they are told they're responsible for. Perfectionism leads the individual to believe that what other people think of them is more important than what they think of themselves. Shame and perfectionism frequently leads the individual to believe that their good is not good enough. This belief is reinforced because the bar of expectation is moved indiscriminately. And that's what happens with perfectionism. The bar moves indiscriminately, and people don't know what the expectation is, so they feel like a failure. Shame leads the individual to believe that they deserve to be abused, mistreated, and excluded. Shame leads the individual to being taken advantage of by other individuals, groups, organizations, and even churches because of their need for approval. Shame in unhealthy relationships with individuals, groups, organizations, and even churches is used to manipulate and control individuals who are shame-based. Shame-based individuals do not believe that they make mistakes, but that they are mistakes. Shame-based individuals are led to believe that approval comes from doing and is ultimately more important than learning how to be. This is the end of part 1 of the article. Again, I want to thank you for your time. I'll say so long for now, but before I do, let me encourage you with this as I need to remember. Please do not give up on yourself, a loving God, or your process, because more will be revealed in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. I'll say so long for now. Have a great day, and God bless both you and your family. So long now.